Okay, thank you so much, guys. Welcome to this session. We are going to take us through one of the positions that we advertise for. So my name is Alphonse Juma, and I'm the CEO and the founder of Oracom Group, which is the website you can see on your screen. We are a company that was established in 2010. So right now we are doing our 14th year into the market. For the sake of now, we have several opportunities that we advertised on the vacancy section. But for the sake of this team, which is the first team we are meeting today, we advertise for the position of data entry. Like I said before, we had a total of 2,780 applications. And from there, we are looking, initially we had planned to work with only 50 people. But with the numbers, we are not worried because we have enough work on the project that we have. We are going to work on two main projects. One is going to be the Keonline, this one here, and then the second one is going to be on the My Big Order. So I'll go straight into it. For this position, I'll just go to the careers page. This position is work from home or work from office. So you can choose how you want to work. If you want to work from home or if you want to work from the office. For many people, maybe it can be an extra way of you making money, maybe in the evening when you're from work. But how you choose to work, it's all up to you. You need to have a laptop, at least, and internet access where you are. This is not the first team we are working with. For the past 2 years, we've been working with different teams on this project, which is the Keonline project. So maybe the majority of those who are here are people who have worked on this platform and maybe they are going to find it easy. For example, last year, we were able to use a total of, I think, around 500,000 so far on the data entry task. And we look forward to this one also. It's going to depend on how much work you do because we are going to pay you based on the entries that you make on the platform. So I'll go straight into it on the platform. So again, somebody can just confirm on the chat if that intro was good enough and if you heard me loud and clear so that I move into the training part of it. I'm hoping that after this training, for those who feel they are ready, you'll be getting started immediately. You can get started immediately. I must also say that this job will end at some time. It can take us a week, it can take us 2 weeks, it can take us 1 month, it can take us 2 months, it can take us 5 months, depending on the number of people. Because like I said, 50 people is what we targeted, but we have 2,700 people already. We cannot say we are not going to work with anyone. So it will depend on a good team that we narrow down on. Again, a good team that we narrow down on would be able to move with us to other phases as well. We also advertise for other opportunities for those who may feel they are interested in that. For example, if you're in a given county and you'd like to join us, we advertise for the e-digital marketer, which is the teams that are waiting for this data entry work to be done. So there are some of you, once you're done, you'll be able to migrate or upgrade to the e-digital marketing position as well. For the sake of now and following the confirmations, I'll go straight into it. So Oracom Group has innovated a search engine is more like Google. The only difference is that we don't deal with personal data. We deal with public data, that is data for companies. So what it is it's what's on the screen. It's a search engine for businesses. So for example, when I come in here and look for any business, if I look, for example, I look for Oracom, then I'll be able to find on the search the business that already exists on the platform. So maybe I just fetch another one. So for example, any business. So our dream is to make sure that anyone who is searching for any business in Kenya, we give them a platform here. So it's a search engine more for businesses. So the process is when, for example, somebody clicks on this deal fits, and then they click it, it opens their profile on our platform. So we give them more like a mini website, which is this one here. So just a link with their logo, with their social media links, with how you can contact them if you're interested, how you can vote for them. So we'll normally have the Digitally Fit Awards. I think most of you, you've seen it. How you can find their products, services, etc. Some of those you can be able to learn by yourself. So for these businesses as well, we give them a platform where they can list themselves. And then now for this year, we have the Digitally Fit Awards East Africa edition. So when you come here to this menu here, we have two links here. We have the Digitally Fit Awards Person of the Year. I'm just going to open the two of them. And then we have the Digitally Fit Awards Business of the Year. Yeah. So so we are going to work with an amazing lady called Lydia. Lydia is from our team. She's going to be the person in charge of this. Anytime you are stuck, anytime you need help, anytime you need work, you'll be able to hit on to reach out to her. You guys would select if you want communication to be done on emails, or if you want communications to be done on WhatsApp, or if you want communications to be done on Skype. So we have also a Skype group that we can be able to add you. So whichever platform you guys would be able to vote, I'm going to give you at the end of it where you would want to be able to communicate easily. We always discourage making calls because some people can call even past office hours, and sometimes Lydia may not be in a position to help you, but she's going to try as much as possible to be in a position to help you. So what is the task really about? So when you come to this link, for example, this one has the businesses. So we call it Business of the Year. So these are businesses. This one has the businesses, and the businesses are arranged based on categories. For example, there is IT and technology. So these are the subcategories. So this is the main category, more like a container. And then we have the subcategories. There are these ones here. So currently in Kenya, for example, if I click this one, domain and hosting, so when you click like that, then you find all the domain and hosting companies in Kenya. So that's from the previous teams that have been doing this work, the data entry work. So we already have those companies already in Kenya. So now what we are doing is we are doing for the East Africa. We are doing the entries for the domain and hosting companies in East Africa in the other countries. So, so we do that for both the businesses, which you get from that link, it's just loading, and then also for the individuals as well. Yeah, for the individuals. So these are more like the experts, Yeah, so we do them across. I'll still take us deep into it now. When you go into one of the platforms, like now I've just clicked web design. So for example, all web designers in Kenya. So this is the page for individuals. So this is what we are doing. So when a user comes online and they click web designers from Kenya, like you can see, then they'll find all the web design companies that are from Kenya. They'll find them there. If they do web design in Uganda, they'll find them in Tanzania. They'll find them like that. Yeah. So that category, so again, I'll pick another one, journalists. So if you come here, you'll find journalists from Kenya. So there are these ones here. These are all the journalists from Kenya. Maybe some of them, you already know them. So what we do is we give them an online presence because we look at them as icons or personalities. So the end product of this is the Digitally Fit Awards, which will bring together all the journalists from Kenya. They'll get to compete against all the journalists from Uganda, which are these ones here, journalists from Tanzania, journalists from Rwanda, journalists from Burundi, journalists from DRC, and journalists from South Sudan, tukisonga hivyo. For the majority of you as well, this is going to be a long-term opportunity for you because as we move into the East African stage, we'll be able to move with you along. So it starts from the data entry part, and then we move into the stage where we have now us reaching out to these people and helping them on how they can become digitally fit. And then from there people also will move with to the East African stage, where now, for example, we may need teams that are sent, for example, to Uganda or to Tanzania to help the businesses based on the requests that we get from those particular counties. So as we look at this, let's look at it from a wider angle. So the process is going to start by, so these have just given us the businesses. For example, that's journalists. I want to open another one. This is voice over artists. So when you come Kenya, these are the voice over artists. When you come Uganda, these are voice-over artists in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Rwanda, in Burundi, in DRC Congo, in South Sudan. So it's a very interesting project, by the way. And it's also going to open a lot of opportunities. So these are just individuals, the ones I've talked about. Now let's go to how businesses are represented. So again, I'm going to just open a category. For example, I want to open a category called real estate. So real estate. So again, real estate agencies, for example. So just like I've said, we have created a platform that gets to compare how digitally fit real estate companies in Kenya are against those in Uganda, against those in South Sudan, like that, like that. So at the end of it, they'll end up in a competition. And what we've done right now is for all the businesses that are in Kenya, I think we've already taken good care of them. So this task is going to involve adding the businesses from the other countries. In Uganda, we only do a maximum of 10. You don't do more than 10 per country. So for example, if Lydia assigns you a category called fashion and clothing, for example, so she may give you clothing garment. What you do is you just come here like this. Let's say bridal shops, if you're working on these bridal shops. So what you'll do is to just go and search here, bridal shops in, for example, so all Kenya, bridal shops in Kenya, those ones are already done. I think it's data that's already fully done, fully captured. Bridal shops, for example, the Kenya one, and unless you just meet another one that you've not found on the platform, then you can add it. But I think in terms of the searches, in Kenya, we are good to go. And all these are bridal shops in Kenya. There are very many, by the way. The list is so big. So what you do then is to get the bridal shops in Uganda, 10 of them, 10 or less, and then you enter them. Bridal shops in Tanzania, in Rwanda, like that, like that. How do you get them? You get them online. So you just do bridal shops, name of the category, and then the country. So you search like that. It will tell you Cinderella Bridal Shop, Bridal Kenya. So this is Kenya. Leana Bridal Shop. So you can check here. You can check, I think so, results in Kenya. No, you come here and choose an area. So I want to choose results in, so that's result for me. So I want to choose results in, okay. Lydia will show you. Lydia will show you. Lydia will show you how to choose Kenya. I think there's a way she does it. Yeah. But you just do bridal shops in Uganda, for example. Yeah, like that. I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it. Bridal shops in Uganda. You do like that. Uganda, yeah. So you'll find Bridal World is in Kampala, Uganda. So you pick this link, you enter it on our platform, you pick the logo, you put it. Unique brands, then you do only 10 of them from Uganda. Then you go Tanzania. Again, you do the same. You just change here, Tanzania. And then again, you go Rwanda. And then we get them. So we only need the top 10 per country. Yeah, top 10 per country. And in the top 10 here, we would prefer that you use, if there's an article that's already written about it, then you can use that article, because the article sometimes may give you a lot of information, the logo, etc. Like this. This article already in Kigali, Rwanda, it already gives you all of them. We would also prefer that you use the websites or just what's ranking. The ones that are ranking, not just, you can do a mix of what's on the Google map. This is Google map against what's just ranking. So you just do there and then you move in as you go down, as you add them. So I'll go deep into still giving us more examples. So this is bridal shops. I've just shown us that. Real estate agency. So you just go take this, you go on Google, you say real estate agencies in South Sudan, and then you add them. Once you add them, you'll be seeing them here. So like this is Kenya. So if you add for Uganda, then you'll be seeing it here. Like these ones are already done, by the way, so you can see. So real estate in Kenya, in Uganda. So these ones are already done. They are complete. So The thing is, all these real estate companies at the end of this project, they are going to, in around mid of the year, we are going to have the Digitally Fit Awards East Africa edition. So we need to have all those businesses. But remember, like I've said, it's not just about the Digitally Fit Awards, but it's about helping each of these businesses to improve on their digital presence as we give them a platform. So what will it entail? So all of us, we are going to be given an account. We call it the clerk account. You're going to, once you've already seen it and it's something you can do, you're going to be given a clerk account. We call it a clerk account or data entry account. Once you have the data entry account, you'll share with us an email address. We create it for you, which is what Lydia is going to do. She'll create it for you, and then you use it to log in here. So I'm just going to give an example of an account. Good. So this is the account. So I'm just going to log in with one of the data entry accounts so that you see how your accounts will look like. Okay, so you'll get an email address. We'll set up your password. You'll go to your email address. You log in with that, your username and password. So that's what you'll be doing. Once you have your account ready, which you just go to Lydia to create for you an account, then you'll be good to go. You click to log in, then you log in like that, meaning every person has their own accounts that they use. Hapo I think tuko sawa. Once you log into your own account, you'll have only these three things only. The businesses. So we have the list of businesses. You can see the recently updated, the categories, and then you can also see the awards. But what you are going to do mostly is going to be just this list only. Yeah. So so I want to give you an example, guys. So I'll come here. So I want to say bridal shops. I want to work on bridal shops. Yeah, bridal shops. I hope we can see this. So this is where I'm going to work on. I have bridal shops. When I click it, it opens this. So I'm saying for Kenya, we've already done them. They are good. They are the earlier data entry for Kenya. They have done them well. So in Kenya, we have these ones here. They're already there. Some have the logos, some don't have the logos, but you'd prefer if you can get the logos. So what you do next is you need to get 10 from Uganda, 10 from Tanzania, 10 from Rwanda, 10 or less. Sometimes you may find there are not very many. For you to get the 10, we need the top 10, meaning you check their website, check on their website or on the Google My Business. So I'm going to add for Uganda. So with my account, so let me just bring my account closer. Where is it? Okay. My account. Okay. So I'm just going to open my account for the bridal shops. Yes, so it looks like that. So bridal shops. Oh, there we are good. Somebody can just comment if you're good to go. If I'm loud and clear, if I'm a good trainer. Yeah, any comments? Just to make sure I can. Tuko sawa? Are we on the same page? Great, thank you. Great, perfect. Oh, clear. Thank you, thank you. Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, so the part of adding is where I'm going to. So we are going to pay you Kenya shillings 7 bob. We're going to pay you 7 bob. The task is not difficult. It's very easy. 7 bob per entry. It means if you cover one category and you cover it well, then you'll make, if you cover this, you'll have 70 bob, 70 bob, 70 bob, 70 bob, like that, like that. Previously, from the teams you've been working with, there are people who could make even 2,000. There are teams who can make, lazy people can even make 100. But there are people who can decide to just do this, and then you just do, and then we get to pay you. So I want bridal shops. So all bridal shops from Kenya are done. So bridal shops from Uganda. So to do that, you just come here, do bridal shops in Uganda. You search like that. So the first one is Bridal World. Bridal World. So what you do, you check the ones that have, so when you just go like that, it will give you as many of them. So majority of these ones here They don't have websites actually. The way you can see here, they don't have websites, but they are bridal shops. So I'll just begin with, for example, this one here. So Bridal World. So what you do is you take on this link here, Bridal World. You come here with it and you search on Google just to see if they have a website. So it's the Bridal World, Gowns in Nassau County, since that wedding, I don't know where this is based. Oh, bridal shop in Nairobi. It's called Bridal World, but it's a bridal shop, and we can see the location here is in Nairobi. Now, you can decide to check if that is something we already have. So you just put it here. You search it like that. Sometimes this search may not be very perfect, so you can just play around with it, but make sure you don't do a double entry. So if you can find this business, the way you search for it there and it's not there, this Bridal World, it's not there, then you can enter it under Kenya. So to enter it, you just say here, add business. So you can add it under Kenya. We will still pay you if you add more Kenyan businesses. So location here, you can just put that Bridal World, say okay. Then you put here the Bridal World. Then you check if they have a phone number. So you come here to the categories, you add bridal shop. So it's a bridal shop, you put like that. Business status here, you write operational. Okay. And then main phone number, you check here if they have a phone number. So phone number is this one here. So you take that phone number. Please make sure it has, actually this one is bridal shop. Yeah, it's in where? This was Bridal World. Bridal World. So Bridal World is here and it's in Uganda. It's in Uganda. So you just come here, put the phone number. Please put it full with the country code. Email address, if you can find it. If they have a website, you'd be able to find it on their website. If they don't have a website, still iko sawa, but check on their Facebook page. So this is their Facebook page. So on their Facebook page, check which logo they have used. So it's this one here. You just come here to this logo, open it, Bridal World, this logo. We need the logo as well, and then save it. It's very important. So I'm going to save it on the downloads. If you can, please save it with their name, if you can, but still you can just save it the way you want. Bridal World, yeah. And then I save that. So I have the name. I also want to check if they have an email address. Ndio hii hapa wako nayo, na phone number wako nayo, ending with 025, and an email address. So what we really need is the phone number and the email address. Those ones we need kabisa. So 025 is the phone number I've seen, and the email address is that one. If you find others, still well and good. So you see, if you did not go to their Facebook, you would have not seen their email address and their phone number. So these two are very necessary. Sometimes you may check through and find that in their marketing, they have put their number. Like when they're typing something, they have put their number. So you can always check. Yeah, so like this business, I just want to copy this. I just want to show you how it will end up being this business, but you don't need to copy the images, but this I'm just showing us, but it's not work that we are going to do. Awesome. So once you have this I'm just showing us, but we are not going to do this. Our work, what we are paying 7 for is to put the name here, the business status, to put it under a category. Get the phone number, get the email address, please. You can get them from their website or from their Facebook or from Google. Then come here and select your country, indicate Uganda. Country, yes. So here, indicate Uganda. Say Uganda, where is it? Uganda is here. Yeah, indicate Uganda. So once you've indicated Uganda, if they have a website, you put it here, but it's not important for now. And then that's it. That's it. Imagine you just save that. So what you put is just the county, the country, the name, and then it will be added. So it will be like this. So I hope we can see it. It will be added like this. The next thing you do, you come here, you click your profile, because we now need to add the logo, and then click on this Bridal World. So you can click on this update business. And then once you click on update business, you click here, and then it will open your computer. And that business is this one. So you just add it. So the logo will be there, and then you save. You're done with it. I tell you, you're done. So now when you come here to Uganda, let's refresh. So when I come to Uganda, I'm refreshing for the bridal shops because I've just added this, and I've also added with the logo and I've saved. So when I come here to Uganda, then I'll be able to see that bridal shop. I'll find it there, that bridal world under Uganda. I've also added the logo. So once you're done with that, you have your 7 bob. It's just 1 minute. Like you can do them very fast. You're very fast. You have another unique bridals. Again, I'll click on this. It comes here, unique bridals from Uganda as well. So we want to see what is added. So I'll go back. I want to add the next one. I just come back here to list. So I come back here to list, and then I add business. I add business, so I can put it there. And then I say that's okay. So I put in here. So we remember business status here, say operational, but we'll make it such that you can search it. Come here, add bridal shops. Bridal shops is that one. So again, this is my next. I check the phone number. Phone number is this. I confirm, I copy. I confirm again, it's in Kampala. So I come here and say phone number is this. Then I check if they have a Facebook page. I scroll down, I'll find it here. It's here. So I click and open their Facebook page. Why am I going to the Facebook page? To get their phone number, to get their logo, and also to get their email address. So their email address is this one. Then I confirm also that the phone number is okay. So 7800, it ends like that. So 7800, so it's okay. So their logo, then I come here and choose country. I choose Uganda. Uganda. I choose here Uganda. Uganda is there. Yep. And then there is nothing else I choose here, just that Uganda is enough for now. But we are going to implement such that when you just put the location, it will automatically fill for you even the phone number so that your work is a little easy. We are going to do that for you, I think by the time you're starting, so that it's even like going to be so many times easy. So you can see unique is here. So I'll check here again. I'll find their logo. Their logo, you just put what they have put on that page. So you just copy this and I save it. Then I come back here, unique bridals, profile. I click on profile. I click here on update logo. I select the logo. I add this logo. I say okay. And then I save, I submit. Good. So I want to see what I've added. So in Kenya, these are the ones that were there before. Let's see my two in my Uganda. So you see my Uganda, I want to refresh so that I see unique as well. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing, by the way. And I'm really looking forward to how we are going to even move on. Some of you will be taking you to Uganda, where now you'll be meeting these businesses. So let's see. So Kenya was existing before. Uganda, ndio hiyo. So we've just seen this and we've just seen this. We've just added these two. I've just added them. And then you continue, you finish. Yeah. So let's look at the account we've just created, this bridal world. So I just want to show you. When you open it, every time you create it like that, it will go and create for it a profile. Profile is this one. So these are just what you've added. And if you add the images here, but that's not this stage. Maybe baadaye, when you add the images, then we can now add, like you can also update the images. Like I want to, no, that one is not for now. So let me not show. So that's how the task is. Just coming here, list, and then you are given a category, you just add in that country, in that country, in that country, in that country. It's a very fast. Actually, I think you may even put it 5 bob. Once we put that Google map, because Google will automatically update for you everything. So yours will just be to verify. But please, before you add any business like this unique, we've not searched it. You search first of all. You search so that we are not duplicating unique bridals. Before you add, because it may be in another category, but you did not know. So before you add anything, please make sure you search it here. You search, you put like that, Yeah, like this. So you see, we've just added this one. Yeah. So you make sure you search vizuri kabisa and you make sure it's not there is when you add. Because whenever you add a duplicate, it means you've done zero work. Because when we realize there are duplicates, it may be a problem. So that's what the task is all about. My training ends there. I'm going to open up the chat. I have only 4 minutes just for questions. Those who may have questions on this. Otherwise, we are going to share this so that we can be able to ask. Allow participants to unmute. So anyone can unmute and ask a question. We have only 4 minutes. 3 actually. Yeah. Anyone?
I have a question.
Yes.
You have said that the tasks are being paid 7 shillings per task.
Yes.
Do the payments come end month, in a fortnight, in a week, or what is the time rate for the payments?
We can be able to pay you guys. The other teams, we are paying them after every 2 weeks. But I think you guys can decide if you want to be paid after every 1 week. No, 1 week can be too much work for us because we don't want to spend time paying you. So normally at the end of it, I think we can work with 2 weeks if we all agree, 2 weeks. And then you have paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Any other? See, that worked in rahisi.
Okay, hello. Hello.
Yes.
Can you, okay, I'm Donald.
Yes.
I think I'm ready to start it. So my question is, how will we start it now? How will you create our accounts?
So
Should we send our email?
I need us to say, where would we want to talk from? Can we be using Skype or can we be using WhatsApp or can we be using, which other one? Emails. Which one would we prefer?
WhatsApp is good.
Okay,
Maybe
so we'll be
WhatsApp.
using WhatsApp. So on the WhatsApp,
Yeah.
you'll be giving your email address. We will create the account. But, I did not share something. For the Kenyan companies, the Kenyan ones. For the Kenyan companies, just mute, please. For the Kenyan companies, huko mbeleni, you'll be asked. So we have other categories that are under persons, like this one here, persons. So we are also getting the CEOs. So for example, you can search who is the CEO of Bridal World. So you can search CEO Bridal World Uganda or founder CEO Bridal World Uganda, for example. That is if you're adding a person, then utapata, it's called Sharita. Sharita. So the CEO is called Sharita. So you look for that CEO on WhatsApp, and then you can be able to add it. That also will pay you. Also, we are going to, before you get started, once you've already created your account, I think we can creating them tomorrow morning. We will give you at least, you enter first of all, 10 of them. You do 10, kwanza, for free. 10, then we verify. We check through and see that you did not repeat and you're good to go with the 10. Then now you start officially. Once umeshikanisha, then you can just choose when you want to do it. You'll just be assigned. But because we are many, if many people turn up, then this task
I have a question.
Yes.
My name is Diana.
Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. It was good. On the parts where you were entering the data, the first part, it was written location.
Yeah.
But I saw that you indicated the business name. So
yeah.
That is what is supposed to be there.
No, I just put it because you cannot put the location. We are going to activate it though with the Google Map so that you can just put the location and that business is on Google Map. You see here it says can't load. So once you've activated, once you click it, it will pick all that information from Google Map. Alafu itakuwekea. So that's the point I'm saying that amount will move from 7 bob to 5 bob. You Google itakuwekea kila kitu. Well,